videos. This is kind of my room. I am gonna do a room tour soon, so don't worry. I just have been watching a lot of storytime videos, and I thought, why not make one? And since I just got back from fall break, I was like, why not do a video about teachers? Like a story time about crazy teachers I had and crazy stories with teachers. So yeah, let's get started. Although I have had many great teachers, there are just some that are they're just crazy, creepy, and just ugh. I'm gonna be going in order from when I was youngest to now. And if you guys are wondering, I'm in 8th grade currently. So yeah. The first one is in 2nd grade. So my very first horrible, creepy, and crazy teacher, well, she wasn't really creepy, she was just kind of crazy. I forgot her name. I'm not going to say real names because I pretty much forgot all of the names, except one. But, yeah, so she was just really crazy and bipolar. I know she was bipolar because just how she acted, she would be laughing and then she would be yelling at me in a second, and then she would get it we had a mixed class, so it's first graders and 2nd graders. I was in 2nd grade and there were other 1st graders and 2nd graders, and she would give the 2nd graders the easiest homework ever. It would be my parents were mad because she was giving us the easiest homework and we weren't learning anything pretty much in her class. I learned pretty much nothing. Oh, and then this is probably going to be another story time. It probably won't. I'm going to tell you guys right now, but in a faster version. Okay, so we had this new kid come in that class. He seemed really nice, and then all of a sudden he snaps and he goes crazy. And I don't know, it was so crazy. There was a couple times he had to get sent out because he was flipping desk. And then this one time, it was so bad, all of the kids had to get sent out to the playground because we could not stay in the classroom because he literally trashed the whole classroom. He flipped desk. He tried to choke that teacher, the crazy bipolar teacher. Yes, he tried to choke her, and then he was flipping desk and hanging on her, and then he almost cut this girl's hair. Well, she was mean to me, so I was laughing. I was dying. I was oh my gosh, it was funny. But yeah, and he broke glass, he threw glass, there's glass everywhere on the floor, tables were flipped, chairs were crazy, books and everywhere. It was so crazy, and he was expelled and the police picked him up. So yeah, and we were only in 2nd grade. Are you kidding me? Okay, so the second teacher is actually a creepy one. Oh my gosh, this is it freaks me out. It just makes me feel so uncomfortable what this teacher did. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was in 6th grade and I had different teachers. I had 7 periods, and so my 7th period was my elective. And if you guys are 7th graders, 8th graders, or you have different classes, you probably have an elective, and you guys, I don't know, whatever the teacher does. Well, this elective was art, and I did not pick it. They just picked the kids, and then they switch off every quarter. After every break, we switch off. And yeah, and it was kind of weird because it wasn't really art that we were doing. We weren't really doing art. And then this one time, we had to do a bunch of testing for a whole week or something like that. So he just had us watch a movie one time, and the class is 50 minutes, so we got to pretty much watch most of the movie. And I was already are you kidding me? This movie? Are you serious? I've never saw this movie before. I actually forgot the name. It was oh my gosh, it was so inappropriate, because he played it because it was art, okay? Because, okay, so I know there are some movies where there's clay figures and they move it every time. like take pictures, and so it's a whole movie. So that's what the whole movie was. It was just like moving, and it was like talking and stuff. But then it started talking about like really inappropriate stuff, like sexual stuff, and like I just felt really uncomfortable because he was like an older guy with glasses, and I am such like a, oh my gosh, I just like I think everybody's gonna like rape me or something. I don't know. And like it was just so uncomfortable, and like he knew this stuff was in the movie. I'm pretty sure kids are laughing, and like me and my friend just feel super uncomfortable. Like, are you kidding me? This is not okay. You do not show sixth graders an inappropriate movie like this, because it was like talking about stuff, and then it even showed something like, I mean, like, even those clay figures, I mean, it's not alright. Teachers cannot show something unless it's not like PG or something, and they have to ask the principal before they show it, and like before they even show a movie, because they have to, I mean, that's just how, that's what the dean told me when I went to go tell her, because I just felt so uncomfortable in his class. And like he would call the girl sweetie and just like be like, oh, okay, sweetie, like that's not okay. Like, that's going too far. Like, I don't feel comfortable in this class, and I go up to the dean. I'm just like, this is wrong. Like, he should not be showing a movie like this and just like calling us this. And she's like, well, Roslyn, I don't know what to tell you. And I'm just like, well, you need to talk to him. And so they did talk to him, and my best friend, her locker, because we had lockers. I went to a middle school in Los Angeles. Long story. We'll talk about that another story time. But her locker was right next to his class, literally by the door where he opened it. And like he told her, I know what you and your friend are doing, and it's not gonna work. And I did not feel comfortable after he told her that. Like, oh my gosh, no. So I did not talk to him for the rest of the week we had, or like 3 weeks or whatever, because we were getting out. It was already like June or something like that. And yeah, I did not talk to him. He did not talk to me. My friend did not talk to him. And I came in like really late. Not like really late, but just like late. Comfortable. I just did not come in early. Like, I would come in when people would come in, like just right before the bell rings, because I would not want to be sitting there by myself, just in there while something can happen. And like, I guess he wanted me to stay after class one time, and like, and I didn't, he told me to like stay after class or something like that, and I didn't. I just literally walked out. I did not want to hear whatever he had to say or whatever he was going to do. Thank goodness I did not go, because I don't know what happened. Okay, so for the third story, I wasn't really sure if I was going to do it, like the third story, but I was like, eh, why not? It's going to be short anyways. So this was in 7th grade. I had like this science teacher. She was so crazy. She was so weird, and she dresses really bad. Like, she dresses really weird, and yeah. And she like would talk about personal things, like her boyfriend, and going on dates and going out of town. Like, I don't really care. You can like talk about that with your friends or whatever, like if you have any, but like she would like talk about her boyfriend and stuff, and like, oh my gosh, it was so annoying, and she was so crazy. I learned absolutely nothing from her class, pretty much, because all she had to do was pretty much teach ourselves. She just gave us a paper and was like, oh, do it, and just expected us to do it. And then she just had us do like these project thing slides on like the computer, and that's it. Pretty much. That's it. And she would just look at them. That's it. She never even really read in front of the class. She never even really just taught us anything. It's like, why? She's crazy. Like, and they still have her. I feel bad for the 7th graders this year. Like, she's so crazy. Like, irritates me so bad. And I just hate when teachers, they just like expect you to learn really fast, and it's like really difficult. I mean, science is really easy. I didn't really like I was always getting an easy A in her class, because, you know, it's just an easy A. Okay guys, so I forgot to film the last part of the video, so I'm filming it right now. But it's not that bad because I filmed this video earlier. So, yeah. Like, literally not even that long ago. I'm just in, like, my pajamas. A t-shirt and sweatpants. Okay, so if you guys like the stories and you want more, like this video. If you have any video requests for me to do, comment down below and I will try to make that happen. I don't know, I just really love watching story times at the moment. I just think they're really interesting and just kind of, you get to know people a little bit more, you know, because you can know like this crazy stuff that happened to them. So, yeah. Bye. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Please like, subscribe, and comment. My 3 favorite things. Alright, bye!